What's up, guys? We are here with another Reseller Talk, and I wanted to just go over a couple of things about Mercari. So just got notifications that Mercari is now fee-free for sellers. That's wild. They're one of the only ones to do this, platforms to do this, which they state in their new terms of service, which is pretty crazy. We're driving, by the way, little puppy, which is crazy. Yeah, I mean, they're going to be making, money off the ACHs and stuff like that, but not as much. And I don't know how they're going to do it, or if this is just like some kind of blow up to, blow up their platform, right? They're selling marketplace platform. I don't know. It sounds awesome. For sellers that sell on it. I do not personally sell on Mercari, but I buy stuff on Mercari, so that's not going to affect me at all. But yeah, just wanted to do a short little thing on that, and that's chapter 1 about Mercari in this truck talk. Reseller talk, man. Reseller talk, okay? We're doing reseller talk. So chapter 2 is going to be what this channel is about. What this channel is about. What am I doing on this channel that you're watching? Car accident. Not just occurred. Not just happened. Just car parts. So I gotta cut this out. So yeah, what this channel is about. It's not a car accident. I mean, it could be. This channel could be a car accident. Yes, it could be. This channel is about what this channel is about, right? This channel is about just documenting this journey, I guess, is whatever people say. I don't know. It's not a journey. I'm in some self-exploration stuff here. What it is for me is an outlet, right? To talk about, because nobody cares to hear about this stuff unless you're a reseller, right? And so it's difficult to talk to anybody who doesn't do this about this. And so that community portion of it, being able to spitball ideas, big wins, big sales, big ideas, big clearance finds, you know what I mean? So that's a huge thing. That's what it is for me. It's an outlet for those things, to be able to, ramble on like I am now about those things, and also to talk about I'm trying to steady the camera here, to talk about all things reselling, the platforms, venting about whether they're good, they're bad, and the channel in general for you. What I hope is that you find the courage to go ahead and just do this. You know what I mean? Just fucking do it. It's difficult to do. It's not easy to do, and if you don't have, there's a certain set of skills you're gonna need. I'm fucking, what's his name from Taken? A certain set of skills. I possess a certain set of skills. But you're gonna need a certain set of skills, right? You're gonna need to know how to manage your time, working on your own. Entrepreneurs will know if you're able to do this or not. Other people won't know, and so that's kind of interesting too. But for you, for this channel, the good things that are going to be, come out of this channel for you, should be like just the experience of the shopping, the clearance stuff. I never even knew this existed. I watched Richie Hustles for, let's see, when I first started, I did 6 months, right? I did 6 months of research. Well, let's see, 6 months of research, like a job, right? So like I did it like a job, kind of. Everyone was getting pretty annoyed with me. about it, because I couldn't understand and didn't really believe that this was a thing. I just couldn't get my head around how this could even be possible. Now it's easy. You know, this is what, before the pando. So this was what, 3+ years ago. Yeah. So I mean, it was like a hard, you know, it was a hard thing to understand. I mean, I guess it's like, it's not quite talking to your kids about how the internet worked back in the day, but it's something like that, because it just doesn't seem like it was a big deal, and people had been doing it for, you know, 15 years before me. So that's wild to think about. But I had never heard of anything like that. I'd never heard of this you know, retail arbitrage, reselling. It never, ever even occurred to me. Number one is I didn't like to shop. I never went shopping. Yeah, I was not a person who was like, oh, let me stroll through a store for a couple hours or 40 minutes even and look at these clearance titles. I never even cared. I didn't go into the clearance aisle. I didn't look for things in the clearance aisle. I just bought the things that I needed whenever I bought them, and that was it. And now constantly, of course, when you're doing this for a small amount of time, you're looking for every deal all the time, no matter what it is you're buying. Well, I'll just wait on that thing so I can get it on clearance maybe later. So there's some perks to it. You know, you pick up your family a vacuum. You know, you grab some necessities that are on sale. You know, electric toothbrushes, toothpaste, shampoo. You know, there's all kinds of crazy stuff. So there's all kinds of crazy stuff like that. Things you would never, you know, it becomes easier when you're like, oh, well, this Lego set is only $8 now instead of $40, right? So I can hold this back for a Christmas present or a birthday present, or just give it to some, you know, somebody in the family and look like a rock star, right? You give it a big old, you know, $50, $40 set of Lego or something, or even a $100 set that costs you $20, right? So that's pretty cool. We did those with some hoverboards, ride-ons, things like that. You just give them, you know, when they're $6-7, you just kind of give them away. It's not a huge deal. Not that $7 isn't anything, because it is. I'm not rich, man. All right. So, but I am a over six-figure seller, right? So people are like talking about, oh, blah blah blah, this and that, like but that's not profit, right? So they talk about how they're a six-figure seller, and it's sales, but their sales metrics are way less than mine. And I'll just fucking say it. I don't really care. These guys talking about, you know, 12, 10, 15, 20%, you know, even 20%. My ROI, it's way higher than that, way higher. Like I've said before a million times, there's enough stuff to get, right? That if you go to enough places, you should be 100% on your investment, 100%, or don't buy it. Like, I don't care about buying certain things. Like, I just won't buy it. I don't care if it's gonna, you know, if I'm spending 20 to make $8, I'm just not gonna buy it. Most of the time. Now, there are instances where I will buy it, and those are the differences when you start selling, when you know what you're selling to and what you're not selling. People always talking about, well, I can't sell anything, or I can't find anything that's profitable. That's just craziness, right? I mean, you either are not trying that hard, or you just don't know what you're doing, and you should ask more questions, watch more videos, right? Watch more of my videos so you can see what I'm doing. I'm not doing anything special. This is like, I walk into a store. This is not like glorified, scripted, none of that shit. I just go into a store and I find items. It's not it's a surprise to me. Just like when you're seeing it, it's a surprise, right? Like, I find it's a surprise. When I find all those Nerf guns, that's a surprise. When I see that thing says $4.19 and it's supposed to be $41.99, that shit is bananas to me. I thought it was a price glitch. It was in the wrong spot. Second guess. Let's go get a scanner. Check this, because it doesn't make sense. And so you know, the idea that you can't find anything is crazy. Now, I've shown you a million times. Well, not a million. I've only got like 100 videos up or something like that. But I've shown you a bunch of times, less than 100 videos. I think it's like 35 videos, but a shit ton of shorts, right? And some extra bonus content, and that's not even scratching the surface on how many stores I've gone into since I've been on YouTube. Anyway, that's not even so that's not even counting all the stores that I go into where I strike out. It's a bust. It's nothing. You know, you go into stores and it's shit, and it's just going to be that way. But the good ones outweigh the bad, and if you don't understand how to outweigh the bad, then you're doing it wrong. You need to watch more videos, not necessarily my videos. You should watch my videos, and figure out what you're doing and what you need to do. Because if you don't know what you need to do, to make profit, then you just don't know. I mean, it's a learning experience. You don't roll out of bed and you became a dentist. Like I said, all the time. You don't know what you don't know. I never knew anything about this. I didn't even know how to pack a box. I didn't even know how the tape gun worked. And I have a background in things, manual labor things, right? So for me not to know any of that stuff, because I don't know what the hell I was doing, because I'd never done it before. And that's the difference, and that's the craziness. It is retail arbitrage. That is reselling. More importantly, reselling. I made a ton of mistakes. Let's see. One of my major mistakes was I think I talked about, maybe I didn't talk about this in another video. One of my major mistakes was doing like an LTL on a shit ton of the Pioneer Woman ice cream makers. They were super ragey, all the rage. Pioneer Woman, appreciate you, Richie. Thank you for those deals. Also, you used to watch that stuff religiously. You've got to go and watch these guys and find out the items. Now, your style is not going to be their style. Their buys are not going to be your buys, but it's a head start, right? Starting to know what some of these things are is going to be important. You start knowing what some of these things are that you can get, and it's going to be a game changer for you. Game changer. You don't have to pay money. You don't have to pay money. Stop taking these courses and wasting your fucking time on these fucking courses and this bullshit, dog shit, horse shit that they want to fucking teach you. Oh, I'll hop on this fucking blah, 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 and we'll teach you, for free. And then if you just spend some money on this one-on-one course and blah, blah, there's enough information out there that you can learn to do it. I mean, if you can learn to fucking change your brakes and tires and everything else online, not me, obviously, just other people. I don't know why I said obviously. I look like a fucking anyway. You can learn how to do this, right? So you can learn how to do it. So yeah, I used to watch them religiously. Anyway, LTL, back to what I was talking about. I scheduled an LTL semi-truck pickup for this pallets. That I had this idea that I was going to be sending these out, because I was in a pallet, and because I had like, I don't know, 60 of them, I want to say, like 60 of these things, and the boxes are, I don't know, 24 by 24 or something, or 18 by 20, and I was like, oh my goodness, there's a ton of them, and I was happy to buy them because I think I bought them for less than $10 a piece. They're selling for 60 or some shit. I don't remember what it was. It was something crazy. It was a hell of a profit. Anyway, you see if you look at my intro video, you'll see them either in the back of my truck or like on a flat cart, that I've got. And that was like one or two of the stores that I went to. I think it might have just been the one store I got the pictures of, but I went to like multiple stores. I got a shit ton of them. Anyway, so when it was raining, like I stayed up until like 3, so I like changed my mind. I was like gonna put them on a pallet and like wrap them, and I bought, you know, cellophane and put them on a fucking pallet and all this stupid shit. And then I was like, oh man, it is gonna, and I was like, well, I need to put them in a box or something. So I ended up canceling that. They still show up. It's fucking pouring rain, and with a fucking semi truck. But anyway, I had them in boxes. I had boxed them all up, individually franken-boxed. I think I could fit 2 in a box, some weird way. And franked the fuck box up, you know, of them, and did all that goofy shit. And so I had a shit ton of boxes. Anyway, I stayed up till like 3 in the morning doing these boxes. It was stupid. It was like stupid. And the freight person came like 7. It was just fucking, you know, nuts. Anyway, so that was a big fuck up, right? Because I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, oh, wait a minute. And then when I realized that what I was doing, after I had scheduled it, you know, another day, 2 days later or some shit, I figured out an alternative, but I just didn't know what I was doing, right? I was like, oh, it's, you know, I don't know, $75 or something to do it. You know, something silly. So it's years and years and years ago. Anyway, dumb shit. You're gonna do dumb shit is my point. You're gonna do fucking dumb shit, right? So just you do your dumb shit when you first start. Do dumb shit. You're still gonna do dumb shit now. Doesn't matter. You do dumb shit every day. Everyone does dumb shit. You ever just trip and fall or nothing? Everybody does dumb shit, right? You're gonna do dumb shit doing this, but don't try to blame also the people that are doing it, and start going, you know, it's too hard, you know, show me, go ahead and show me your numbers and then tell me how you're doing this. You're not fucking entitled to anything. You're not entitled to shit. You don't get to tell any fucking reseller or anybody who's showing you just the basics of this shit, you know, that they need to demand or show you the numbers or tell you how they're fucking doing their job, right? Entitled people. It's craziness to me. Anyway, so yeah, just get out there and start doing it, right? Get out there and start doing it. Like I said, start on the smaller platforms. I mean, Mercari's doing no fees. That's wild. No fees. No seller fees, right? So you can sell anything. Well, I mean, whatever they say you can sell, right? So you can sell stuff with no fees. Try that shit on eBay, right? We're gonna try to take over the eBay's market. Who knows? But yeah. So do it and enjoy it. Start. The biggest thing is start. You know, same thing with doing YouTube. You got to start. Talk about it. Be about it. Stop talking about it. Be about it. Right? Anything else? Anything else? What this channel's about? What this channel's about? Let's stay on topic, dude. Stay on topic. What this channel is about helping other people watch me do it, right? It's like watching me do it so that you can learn some of the small tips and tricks that I show in the videos, just like Richie did for me, right? So Richie Hustles did the same thing for me. Not personally, obviously I don't know him like that, but what he did was showed me that it was possible, and from there I was like fucking gone, right? So as soon as I realized that it was possible, I was all about doing it. It just seemed like it was too good to be true. And there were some hiccups along the way. There's some bigger hiccups that I could talk about possibly at other times. But, you know, shit happens and things get better and you learn. And as long as you can learn, that's not a complete letdown and a complete shit show, then it's a win, I guess. You can win. Win. All right. So we are going to a Meijer right now, and we're gonna pick up. We got some packages to drop off at the UPS store and some stuff. Did I say drop off? I gotta drop off some stuff and pick up some stuff. So that is the idea right now, and we'll probably film inside, possibly. We'll see what we get. All right. That is going to be all for this. Did I tell you guys my secret about parking in these fucking parking lots? I know it sounds stupid and it's like the dumbest thing ever, but I pride myself on this little trick and this little tip. It sounds dumb as hell, but the trick is, and the tip is, just the tip, is that I park next to the car pickup. Right? Not super close, right? Because I don't want to get dinged, but it also leaves enough room where I can get a bunch of shit in a full cart, a pallet cart, and I can get a bunch of shit in the truck. And so I'm not like locked in, like where I can't barely open my door and I can't get shit in. And that happens, right? So people park too close are stupid, and you can't barely open your doors. So that's another tip. I've said it before, and that's a great tip. I just did it again. All right, we'll talk to you later, boy. Reseller Talk. See you guys. This thing's got a wicked pull to the right.